to the Dirt Dogs International Racing Network.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here to the Dirt Dogs International Racing Network. I'm your host, Jacob Keith, back once again here for Season 2 with the High Roller Sim Series here as we close out Championship Week number 7. As it is round number 7 here, we are rounding it out with Williamsgrove. Next week will be the Season final at Charlotte, and it is going to be a showdown. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are here at Williamsgrove Speedway, all the way down in Pennsylvania, Mechanicsburg on Speedway Drive. Ladies and gentlemen, as these guys are hammering out qualifying, we are going to pull up the board and check it out for tonight's weather report as we get ready to head down in for Williamsgrove. It's round number 7 here for the 410 Sprint Cars Championship Series, round number 7 with High Roller Sim Series. It looks like it's going to be 80 degrees out, 48% humidity, and it looks like it's going to be clear skies and a little bit of wind out there, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, over here in Pennsylvania, Mechanicsburg, we're here at Williamsgrove, the little over a half-mile oval. That is the clay oval of Williamsgrove Speedway. It should be a hell of a run here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. These guys are going to try to pull their slots and try to crank out some high-rolling times, ladies and gentlemen. But now it is time that we move right on in to heat number 1. Starting here on the pole for heat number 1, we're going to have Ross Kaiser. Find my view here. Where is it? Don't hide from me. Phil Croach going to pull up the second spot in the 14 machine. Third going to be Mick Marsky in the 59. Fourth going to be the 9X here of Taylor Wineland. There, Phil Croach in the 14. Mick Marsky in that 59 Speed Shot 51 machine. Casey Wheeler going to start in the 7th spot. Clayton Tilley going to start in 6th. To the outside of Andrew Hofler in the 39, starting 5th. Back in the 8th spot behind, to the outside of Casey Wheeler will be the 17 of Eric Whitner, and tailing the end of the field, Austin Medea in that 20 machine. So it looks like we're going to have 9 cars. They all end up gridding up. Ross Kaiser is going to lead this one off with the 4R machine to the inside of that 14. .410 Sprint Cars, ladies and gentlemen. Round number 7 here for the High Roller Sim Series. Over 900 horsepower here in these 410 Sprint Cars as they get ready to head down the backstretch. And into 3 and 4, Floyd, the pace truck driver, heading down pit road. The 4R to the inside of Phil Croach in that 14. Ross Kaiser, Phil Croach, green flag is out here at Williamsgrove. 10 laps the distance down into 1 and 2. Phil Croach hanging on to that 2nd spot as Mick Marsky going to hold on to that 3rd position as he battles Andy Hofler going to the inside of that 39 machine. Hofler now got the 9X of Taylor Wineland trying to poke to the inside, but the 9X having Clayton Tilley in that 51 now trying to throw the slider down into 3 and 4. Tilley in the 51, still all over the tail side of the 9X. We're going to ride right on the nose with him. As he heads around 1 and 2, he gets a little tap of that outside wall, but he has the momentum. He keeps it going. Down around 3 and 4, he's trying to move on up out of that top 5 and into 4th as he's trying to chase down that 39 of Andy Hofler. Back up to the front, though, we got the 4R of Ross Kaiser still leading them off. We got 7 laps left to go. Eric Whitner trying to hang on to 23 all over the tail side. Casey Wheeler, Austin Medea in the 20 as they are all bunched up towards the backside of the pack. The 17 and 23 battle down into 3-4 off the backstretch. 17 and 23 make a little contact there, and the 17 falls back into the 8th position. Casey Wheeler trying to hold on to that 7th spot, trying to chase down Taylor Wineland in the 9X. Tilly having the 9X, try to push down around 3 and 4 there. Not able to do so, no momentum coming off of the corner. But he's still able to hang on to that inside line, though. Taylor Wineland trying to get to that inside groove of Clayton Tilly. 3 laps left to go as we go back up to the front to Ross here in the 4R. 59 and Mick Marsky holding on to the 2nd spot. Phil Croach in 3rd here, heat number 1. Ripping it up here at Williamsgrove, as these guys always do with these 410 sprint cars. White flag is out and waving. Croach trying to hold on to the tail side of Marsky. Down the back stretch off 1 and 2 into 3 and 4. That 39 trying to put a slider down. Clayton Tilly getting a little swobbly and whatnot off of 3 and 4 there, but he's able to get it under control and go to the bottom line. No, awesome race at top 3. Marsky, Croach, Hofler. Now we get ready to pull up heat number 2. Awesome racing here with heat number 1 with the High Roller Sim Series. Heat number 2 should be just as good. So we got Kenny Hoffman going to lead this one off on the pole here in the 11 machine. To the outside of Hoffman will be the 49 of Ryan Avila. There's Kenny Hoffman. Ryan Avila in the 2nd spot. Bryce in the 84 machine going to hold on to 3rd with Ty Shoblik in the 17. Going to be 4th. Mark Gebhardt in the 96 going to round out 5th with 6 going to Corey Kersetter. 7th going to be the 21 of JP here with Josh Hofler. And the 94K hanging on to 8th. And starting in the 9th spot with that 29K to the end of the field, Joe Kaiser. As we have 9 cars ready to rip, rock, and roll. 10 laps is the distance, ladies and gentlemen. Kenny Hoffman, Ryan Avila, over 900 horsepower as we wait for Floyd to pull off pit road. Pull off into pit road, that is, nonetheless. Kenny Hoffman to the inside, ready to rip, rock, and roll as they have a nice tight formation here with these 410 sprint cars. The High Roller Sim Series drivers more ready than ever. The 11 and the 49 stay side by side. Green flag is out here for heat number 2 at Williamsgrove. Mark Gebhardt going to be the one that gets turned there a little bit, and then 96 goes towards the back side of the field. So as we jump back up towards the middle side here, JP in the 4th position trying to hold off the 17 of Ty Shoblik. 9 laps left to go. Down the back stretch into 3 and 4. The 21 going for the slider on the 84 machine. Sparks flying around the corners as they drift up to that outside line. Using the high line, the 21 getting into that outside line, and it sucks them up too much. Almost like a magnet to that outside wall. Still able to hang on to that 3rd place spot, though. JP now has Bryce and Ty Shoblik battling back behind him as the 17 and 84 head off the back, stretching into 3 and 4. Caution strikes, ladies and gentlemen. Caution strikes here at Williamsgrove. We're going to see what happened here. Looks like Joe Kaiser going to be involved with this one. The 29K trying to hold on to that inside group. Comes on up and gets that open spot in the track and goes for a ride. Let's go back and watch that one back from a different view. Just gets the clip, loses the wing, and just goes for the ride from there. Very unfortunate there for the 29 machine as he goes nose over tail there. But we're going to have yellow flag pace lap out, and we'll get these guys in their spots. And we'll be ready to rip, rock, and roll. Mark Gebhardt going to make his way back out onto the field. Kenny Hoffman, Ryan Avila, JP going to be your top three as they wait on that green flag next time around. Bryce going to be in the 84 and fourth with fifth, rounding out to the 17 of Ty Shoblik. Heat number 2, first cost of striking of the night here, ladies and gentlemen. These 410 sprint car drivers, over 900 horsepower as they get ready to tear up the half mile of Williamsgrove. Lloyd, the pace truck driver, heading down pit road. Kenny Hoffman, Ryan Avila, JP. Green flag here is out of Williamsgrove. Avila coming off the corner hard there. Out of 1 and 2, he gets that outside wall, and the yellow flag's going to fly one more time. We're going to rewind that back. So as they come off of 1 and 2, he's got sparks flying from that right rear, just smacking that wall. And he just came off a little too harsh there. And the 49 going to gather up the 84. Very unfortunate for the 49 machine and the 84, as the 84 ended up eating the tail end of that. Bryce, though, going to keep that 84 machine back out there, as he is still in the second spot. Oh, he's going to head down pit road. Must be something wrong with that 84. We'll see what happens, though. Oh, I was trying to figure out why I could not hear the race cars, and I think I figured it out. So if you guys hear it, let me know. Doesn't sound good out there. Hopefully it does. Kenny Hoffman, JP, Josh Hofler now in the 94 going to hold up to that third spot there as they get ready for the green flag. Floyd going to have the lights on the pace truck still. But he does signify that he's heading down pit road as the lights come off the pace truck, but when they cross the flat. Boyd, the pace truck driver, heading down pit road, the 11. Out front of the 21, Kenny Hoffman, JP Snyder. Josh Hofer, green flag here is out. JP getting into that outside wall, and it's going to just throw him to the backside. Because sometimes that wall, like I said, acts like a magnet. It'll suck you right on up. The 84 machine able to come back on out and hold on to that 7th spot here as they are bunched up towards the backside of the pack. 3 wide, down around 3 and 4 there. The 17 get a little loose there. Ty Shoblik going to fall back. Battle it out as their nose and tail. 84 going to go down low, trying to get some position time on the 49 of Ryan Avila. Avila to the outside of the 96. Mark Gebhardt there, trying to hold on to 4th. They battle it out for the 3rd spot. Gebhardt to the 96, Vela to the 49. Shagger flag waving though. Kenny Hoffman coming out of 3 and 4, taking this one home over Josh Hopler in the 94 and Mark Gebhardt in the 96. He was able to get it 49 of Ryan Avila right at the last little second there. Heat number 3 ready to rip, rock, and roll as we are ready to rock and go underway. Braden Matz are going to be the one to start this one off in that 21 machine. To the outside of him will be the 20 of Aiden Forrester. Third is going to be Lane Snook in the 233 back here in that orange and blue Speed Shop, Majula Speed Shop machine. Ooh, there's the second spot for 20. Fourth is going to be Tyler Clowes with that 3S1. Starting here in fifth will be Gunnar Harris in the 54. Colby Iraqi in the number 1 going to start 6th with 7th going to Joe Howe. 8th going to be Dan Morgan. The tail on the end of the field. 9th will be Andrew Haberman in the 68 machine. 9 cars, ladies and gentlemen, 10 laps. Ready to tear down the house. The 20 to the outside of the 21. Green flag here is out of Williamsgrove. 10 laps. Heat number 3 underway. Here's the 233 and the 54 side by side down the backstretch. Here's going to go for the slide job crossover. Here's Lane Snookins into that outside wall. Nice, tight, bunched up racing here at Williamsgrove. It looks like the 20 of Aiden Forrester getting a little loose. Braden Matson going to hold on to second. Gunnar Harris able to jump out front of the 54 machine. And he's not looking back. Clowes getting into that inside wall just a little bit there as he's got Matson to the outside. Colby Iraqi moving on up into that second spot with that number 1 machine. 6 laps left to go here at Williamsgrove. Aiden Forrester falling back from 2nd to 5th now as he's having some troubles in that 20 machine. Joe Howe in the 43 coming up from 7th to 6th just outside of Talib 5 there with the 43s. He's got Lane Snook all over the tail side. 3rd to 7th, losing 4 spots on the night. Andrew Haberman in the 68 coming up from the backside as well. Looks like Dan Morgan going to end up heading down pit road. There's 4 laps left to go. Heat number 4. 3. Which one is it? I think it's heat number 3. Trying to do all he can, going to the outside groove. Into 1 and 2 down the backstretch, running away from Clowes as Clowes seems to be closing that gap. Using the outside groove, here comes Aiden Forrester back up to 4th. Finding his legs here around Williamsgrove using the mid to low line. Yellow flag is going to strike here. And it looks like Lane Snook is going to be involved in the 233. Braden Matson in front of him in the 21. The 43 just getting a little too hot and heavy down into 1 and 2. Lane Snook checked up a little bit for the 21. And the 43 got into the rear side of him. The 43 and the 23. Bring the yellow flag out here, Williamsgrove. Gunnar Harris going to lead these guys off after the yellow flag here to the green. That 54 machine able to jump out front, like I said. Now looking back, but Colby Araki now has a shot to bring on home a heat win here with a High Roller Sim Series at Williamsgrove. Pace truck heading down into pit road. Green flag is out as they head out of 3 and 4. One off down the back stretch. Last week's race there. A battle. Garrett, Pepe and Hoffman battled it out. Harris pulled up the second spot, and Forrester pulled up third from last week. But that was heat number 3 right there. Now we get ready for the grid for heat number 4. As these guys are whipping through the heats, ladies and gentlemen. Holy cow. Taylor Wineland going to lead this one off. No, this is going to be the C main. Excuse me. C main. The 9X going to lead the C main here with the 21 to the outside of Braden Matson. Third going to be Corey Kersetter in the 19K, with fourth going to the 20 of Austin Medea. Lane Snook in the 23. Going to pull up the 5th spot, with 6th going to go to JP in the 21. It looks like 21 BP. There's Corey Kersetter in the 19 machine. And tailing the end of the field, we got Ross Kaiser in the 4R. There's Taylor Wineland. Braden Matson in the 21, not gridding up yet, though. 13 laps going to be the distance. 7 cars are out there on the track. There's the 21 machine. Ace truck driver Floyd gonna lead him around one more time. There's Taylor Wineland. Corey Kersetter, Braden Matson, get ready for that green flag down the front stretch. Pace truck driver heading down pit road. Green flag is out. Taylor Wineland, Brady Manson on the green flag jump. Awesome battling down the front stretch of the 1 2. They go 4 wide. Almost out of 1 and 2. Austin Medea and Ross Kaiser make some contact there. It looks like Medea in that 20 machine having a heck of a time in that 20. Getting her under control. The 4R. Ross Kaiser going to try to do what he can here at back in 6th. He's hanging on back behind JP. Corey Kersetter and Lane Snook as they go 3 wide with Braden Matson to the outside. curse of being muted. Braden Matson holding on to the second spot. Here's Lane Snook in third. Corey Kersetter going to be in the fourth spot as he battles back behind Braden Matson for that third spot. 19 now battling JP in the 21 as 21 goes for the slider. Crossover engaged as the 19 goes down the front stretch, is able to take that spot. And the 21 going to look down low once again. Caution strikes, caution strikes. And this one going to be on Ross Kaiser. It says we'll see what happened here to the 4R. Austin Medea able to get around him. Ross going to dig low and gets that inside wall just a little bit. We got to go back and see if we can get a different view of that. Bam! Right in the front. That 4R machine goes around in a cyclone. And the yellow flag strikes. Pace truck driver heading down pit road. Taylor Wineland to the inside of Braden Matson. Down around 3 and 4. Green flag here is out. Round number 7 here, Williamsgrove, as the C main is underway again here, ladies and gentlemen. 5 laps left to go. Lane Snook gonna hold on to the second spot. As the 21 machine, Braden Matson in the 4th. We got some contact with the 19, Corey Kersetter. It looks like Austin Medea as well. Yellow flag's gonna fly. So this one gonna be on Kersetter. We'll see what happened here with the 19. 3 wide with the 21 to the inside, JP. 4 there to the outside. Contact as the 21 of Braden Matson was just a little slideways in front of him. Bam! Contact made with the 21. There's the 19. Enters into 3 and 4. Yellow flag strikes here at Williamsgrove. Gotta give a big shout out to the sponsors here with the High Roller Sim Series, Grover Family Racing, FSI Designs Motorsports, DirtFX Designs, Apex Designs, Beanbag Designs, Clowes Racing, 1425 Simtography, and DNT Designs. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to be here to do this thing. As always, man, much on love to each and every one of you guys of the sponsors here with this High Roller 410 Sprint Car Series. It is so fun watching these sprint car drivers rip it up here at Williamsgrove, ladies and gentlemen, as they get ready to go back to green. Taylor Wineland, Lane Snook, green flag here is out. Taylor Wineland getting that lap in pretty snug there right in front of Lane Snook. Snook now closing the gap though, slowly but surely in that 233 machine. 2 laps left to go as they head down the front stretch. JP in the 21 pulling up 3rd there back behind Lane. If he can catch some groove. Here comes Ross Kaiser in the 4R. As they go double file down into 3 and 4. It looks like he gets a little sideways off the high side though. Ross going to hang on to it as the slider and crossover is going to happen as JP not going to give it up so easy. Taylor Wineland, though, taking the checker flag. Coming out of 3 and 4, there's Lane Snook and Ross battling down the front stretch. Lane's going to hang on to it just in front of Ross Kaiser. Awesome racing here for the C main. And we will see if we have a B main. If not, well, then that was the B main. So, B main gridding. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. The 84 machine of Bryce going to lead this one off. Starting next to him, we'll have the 23 of KC Wheeler. Starting third, we got Andrew Haberman with the 68 machine, and to the outside of him is Ty Schoblick with the 17. Also here in the 17 machine, we got Eric Whitner in the 43 of Joe Howe to the outside of him with Joe Kaiser in the 29K starting 7th. And tailing the end of the field, the 27 of Dan Morgan. 13 laps, 8 cars. B-main action underway here at Williamsgrove. '84 to the inside of the 23. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, around 3 of 4. Green flag here is out for the 84 machine as the 23 hangs on to that outside groove. They are closing the gap quickly, though, as Ty Schoblick in the 17 going to press to the inside, almost 3 wide, going around 1 and 2. Looks like Joe Kaiser and Dan Morgan might have some troubles back there towards the backside of the pack. Morgan finding it really slick there down around 3 and 4 here with the 900 horses that are under the hood in these 410 sprint cars. Eric Whitner in the 17 there trying to hold off the 68 as they almost go 3 wide with the other 17, Ty Schoblick to the outside. Andrew Haberman there in the 868 machine, trying to hold off the 43, Joe Howe. Ooh, some blinking there from Haberman as he comes into the high side. Lets the 43 take the inner line. Holding him off in the 4th spot, though, Eric Whitner here with the 17 machine. Bryce going to fall back into 3rd with the 84s. The 23 of KC Wheeler now trying to run away from Ty Schoblick here up towards the front. 8 laps left to go here at Williamsgrove, ladies and gentlemen, and then we're moving on to the feature. Haberman and Howell battling back here just for the top 5. Is Howell trying to move on up with that 43 machine, able to get around the 68 of Andrew. Now looking to track down that 84 Bryce there, the 43. But Joe Howell as we go right on the nose. Here's that 43 machine. Down off the backstretch into 3-4, hanging on to that mid to high line there. 4 laps left remaining. KC Wheeler, Eric Whitner, Ty Schoblick, your top 3. Slider coming, ladies and gentlemen. Bryce gonna battle Ty Shoblik, last 17 and 84. White flag flying as they head down the front stretch. Casey Wheeler, Eric Winder gonna battle it up towards the front. For the lead is the 23, lets the 17 throw the slider. He goes for the crossover down the front stretch. No, the 17 hangs on to Eric Winder, gonna take home the B main over the 23 of Casey Wheeler in the 84 of Bryce Houston. Awesome racing here in the High Roller Sim Series. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Now is a good time to use the restroom or whatever it is that you may need to do, because these guys have a warm-up, and I will be right back in just a moment, so we will see you in just a second.
All you trust, buy into the fear. I see the man ripping at my soul now. I know the man, I know him all too well. There's nothing here for free. Lost who I wanna be. My serpent blood can't strike so cold. On any given day, I'll take it all away. Another thought I can't control. This means war. This means war. This means war. This means war. This means war.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, time for the warm-ups to finish on up as we get ready to head on in for tonight's feature event. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we pull up the grid, starting here on the pole, we got the 59 of McMarsky. Starting to his outside will be the number 11 of Kenny Hoffman. Starting in the third spot, we got the 54 of Gunnar Harris. And starting fourth will be Phil Croach in the 14 machine. Fifth is going to be Josh Hofer in the 94K. Sixth will go to Colby Iraqi in the number 1, with seventh going to Andy Hofer. Eighth will be Mark Gebhardt here, with ninth going to Tyler Clowes. 10th will be Clayton Tilley. We're having some SDK issues. Hold on a second. 11th going to go to Ryan Avail in a 49 machine, with Aiden Forrester going to start 12th. Taylor Wineland here in the 9X. I'm not sure where they're starting here now, but the 17, Eric Whitner. Taylor Wineland, Lane Snook. Casey Wheeler here in the 23 machine. Ross Kaiser in the 4R. Bryce Ustain, JP Schneider. It looks like Ty Shoblik not going to make the grid for tonight. So, looks like 19 cars, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to rip, rock, and roll. right, gonna head down pit road. Double file bunched up, green flag. Here's out as the 59, able to jump to that high side. Right in front of the 11 of Kenny Hoffman. Gunnar Harrison, the 59, gonna use the throttle control. And that 54, and we're gonna have a yellow flag strike. 23 Lane Snook gonna be involved with this one, so we'll see what happened here with Lane. Oh my. Go back and rewind that one. Contact from the 23 as they have Ryan Avila to the outside wall as well. Mark Gebhardt in the 17 are making contact. Eric Whitner. Man, it was chaos right there. Yellow flag flies. So we are experiencing a little bit of technical difficulties here with the overlay system, so we're going to end up having to use the tower of the standings here. So we see Marsky, Harris, Hoffman, top three, going to be leading this one off as we had a yellow flag strike. And it looked like a bunch of people involved on that one. Mark Gebhardt, Lane Snook, Ty Shoblik, Ryan Avila. We're getting these guys relined up, put back in their spots so we can grip these guys back up, get ready to rip, rock, and roll. 35 laps here for the 410 sprint cars at Williamsgrove. Marsky to the inside of Hoffman here, down into 3 and 4. Floyd into pit road. Green flag is out as the 59. Taking the front side of that 11 machine as they go to the outside. Kenny Hoffman backs off just a little bit, just to let him up there as they battle it out for that second spot. As Gunnar Harris going to move on up through. Behind him, Phil Croach in the 14 machine in fourth. They're tearing the house up here. Yellow flag, yellow flag. Yellow flag's going to strike here again, Williamsgrove. Looks like this one's going to be on. Says Ryan Avila, so we will see what happened here as we go back. Here we go. Ryan Avila in the 49, 3 wide there as they come off of 3 and 4. The 21 to the outside, the 23. Lane Snook as well right there. Bunched up in front of him. Ryan Avila not having anywhere to go. We got to go back and see what caused that. Ooh, it's going to be a bunch up towards the front of the field. Not sure who that was. Ooh, back it up, back it up. Looks like 39. It is. The 39 and 94 almost make contact. The 39 and the 51 of Clayton Tilley make contact, and it sends everybody into a big pile up. Yellow flag's going to strike here at Williamsgrove. The 84 Bryce Hustain heading down pit road. Is Mick Marsky ready to rip, rock, and roll? Gunnar Harris now to the outside instead of that 11 machine of Kenny Hoffman. So we'll see what happens here as the 11's going to be able to follow through with that jump that the 59's going to get. Yellow flag strikes here one more time at Williamsgrove. Ryan availing the 49 machine involved in this one more time. The big pack in front of him. Oh, he missed one right there. Gets it a little too low. Maybe he was shooting for pit road. Not sure what happened there, but he gets the inside tire and the yellow flag flies. Williamsgrove is a tough track. Everybody tries to rip down them straightaways as hard as they can to come into these corners and try to hook that car up, but sometimes that car just does not want to hook up, and foots can be a little too heavy. Accidents are made at every track you go to, though it does not matter either way. So Floyd's going to lead these guys off, and it looks like Kenny Hoffman now back out front of the 59 of Mick Marsky one more time. Heading down pit road as the pace truck pulls off. Kenny Hoffman leading off the 59 machine. Mick Marsky, Josh Hofer Green flag is out. 7 laps in the book here of 35 thus far. 4 cautions we've had. These guys here in the 410s have a lot of horsepower under that foot. As they try to keep it under control here. Wide down into 3 and 4, still able to keep it under control. They double file back out down the front stretch. Punched back up into 1 and 2 here. The 20 going to the inside of the 59. McMarski now pitched into the middle as they are all pinched up and punched up. Down off the back stretch into 3 and 4. Gunnar Harris trying to do all he can. Kenny Hoffman trying not to look back. Speed shop 51, 1, 2, and 3 up front thus far here. Clayton Tilley looks to be 4th as well from Speed Shop. So we got some Speed Shop 51 guys on fire here at Williamsgrove tonight. Colby Araki back behind them as well. I'm not sure if he's Speed Shop 51 or not, but he is FS1. And he is hanging on there just inside the top 5, I believe. 24 laps left to go with yellow flags going to strike. We're going to go back and see what happened here. It looks like Aiden Forster could have been involved with this one. Contact there is the right rear and the left rear. Connect from the 4. Whoa, we got to see what happened back there. Forrester, Lane Snook makes some contact. Looks like Forrester come up on the 4R there. Ooh, the 4R and the 59, or the 17, excuse me, make contact. Come down on the 20, sends them bunched up to the outside wall. Yellow flag flies. Base truck heading down pit road. Kenny Hoffman, Gunnar Harris, Mick Marski, Clayton Tilley. Ripping, rockin', rolling teammates. Speed Shop 51 runners. As they're tearing it up here at Williamsgrove. Colby Araki gonna hold on to the 5th spot there with Phil Crouch back behind him. Yellow flag's gonna fly here from Lane Snook as the 23 gets wrecked out. We'll see what happens here with the 23. Nose to tail contact there. The 21 going to the inside. He stays high. The 9X getting some contact from the 17 of Ty Schoblich. And it sends the 23 up to the outside wall as well. Yellow flags flying. Lloyd, the pace truck driver, Bartholomew heading down pit road. The 11 leading off the 54 and the 51. Clayton Tilley now moving up into the third spot here. Green flag is out. 23 laps left remaining. Clayton Tilley and Gunnar Harris going to make some contact, sending Harrison 54 machine around. And that's what's going to bring the yellow flag back up on that restart. Guys, re-racked and stacked, ready to rip, rock, and roll. The 11 going to lead off the 59, and now Kobe Araki going to move on up into the third spot. Hard Charger thus far on the night. JP moving up 15 spots, 19th to 4th. The one going to dip down low, slider engaged on the 59, and the 59 going for that crossover as he dips down low to the inside of the one. The 21, JP Snyder are trying to make something happen. laps left to go. Mick Marski, Colby Racky, JP. We're fourth. Second. Taylor Wineland now coming up to play as well, the 9X. We got Lane Snook going around, rocking towards the backside of the field to see if he gets another control. That's the lane. He does make the jump to pit lane before the rest of the pack leads up to him. Very unfortunate there for Snook, as he had to make that jump and take the toe. Colby Araki trying to do what he can to catch Kenny Hoffman, going to the low side, throttle control. Here at Williamsgrove, down around 3 and 4, he looks to be catching the lead 11 with the momentum of the inside groove. Trying to hang on to the run around the outside edge, the 11 of Kenny Hoffman as the 1 of Colby Araki. Looking to make some moves happen here. 16 laps left to go, 15 as they cross the line. Almost trying to push it 3 wide as they do end up going 3 wide as the 9X is to the inside groove. Down low, Aiden Forster in the 20. Trying to take over the spot as he does. Slide job happen, crossover going to happen as well as the 9X and Taylor Wineland battles Aiden Forster down the front stretch. In the 7th spot, trying to hold off 8th, that 20 machine. Battle down into 3 and 4. Contacts made, able to keep her going. No, as they door bang there a little bit. Not very many people say that they pulled off a good door bang like that here in these 410 sprint cars. Over 900 horsepower, these things would have been going for a ride there. It looks like Gunnar Harris giving the tap of the 23 to the rear side there and sending them into a tiny wheelie. Ten laps left to go for Kenny Hoffman, Colby Araki. Hoffman in the 11, finding his groove. Araki still using that inside line, trying to find some momentum. 39, Andrew Hofer still hanging on to the 3rd spot as Ross Kaiser in the 4R, trying to make something happen with 4th. Battle for our Charger right now, 7 laps left to go. As it is 14 spots, and 14 spots on the night with 4R, Ross Kaiser, and JP in that 21 are both up 14 spots on the night. Ross from 17th to 3rd. It looks like JP from 19th to 5th. 5 laps left to go here for the High Roller Sim Series 410 Sprint Cars, round number 7. This is Ross Kaiser. Holds on to that wheel. He's got the 39 pressing that tail side. Kevin going to head down pit road and park the 96 for the night. 4 laps left here to go. Colby Araki still up into that second spot trying to find that inside groove to that 11 machine as he is able to catch to the inside groove. Here he goes down low into 3 and 4 as they battle it out for the lead. Hoffman slide jobs are going to happen here with these last few laps. They're going to wind out. The 11 going to try to come up and then come down, finding that diamond effect. Looking for the throttle, which all he needs around 1 and 2 as he looks to stay to the inside groove with Kenny Hoffman down the backstretch. And in 3 and 4, the 11 having the momentum off of 3 and 4 there. As he comes out to the flag stand, takes over that number 1. Kobe Araki down into 1 and 2, though, able to take over that lead spot. As the battle is out, the white flag is out and waving. Tap into 3 and 4 as the 11 comes down with to the 1 machine. As they are side by side out of 3 and 4, the 11 machine able to take it with the run and the momentum here at Williamsgrove. Congratulations, Kenny Hoffman, Kobe Araki, and Andrew Hofer. Fireworks are going off, ladies and gentlemen. Round number 7 in the books here for the High Roller Sim Series. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to pull these guys up for a quick interview. Oh, the 39 machine able to hang on to the 3rd spot here. Andrew Hofer bringing home 3rd on the podium. Kobe Araki going to be in the 2nd spot. The 11 of Kenny Hoffman bringing on home the victory here tonight. We're going to bring up Andy Hofer real quick for his word here right this second. Man, I hate this card. All right, Andrew Hofer up in the booth, brother. You got a copy.
Yep.
Man, what a run that 39 machine able to hang on to that 3rd spot there with them last few laps winding out. Kobe Araki, Kevin Hoffman battling it out. Thought some contact was going to happen, and I thought the 39 was going to be able to capitalize, but not able to here at Williamsgrove as you were able to hold on to that 3rd spot. Go ahead and give us the rundown what it was like here for you.
I started up towards the front of the field and unfortunately got involved in some few wrecks that put me towards the back, and there was a bunch of cautions that just kind of played safe and worked my way back to the field, and finishing 3rd feels good after a couple wrecks ahead.
Well, congratulations, brother. You were a rocket ship in the heat there as well, man. Able to hold on to that 3rd spot, though. Who'd you like to thank for being able to bring on home the podium?
I'd like to thank Tilly and Speedcheck 51 and everybody's helping the Discord. We practice a lot to get us ready for the races here.
Awesome, buddy. Well, congratulations. That 39 machine going to be parked up here on the podium for 3rd spot here. Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, moving on to the 2nd spot here. Mr. Kobe Araki going to bring on home the 2nd place finish. Kobe up in the booth, brother. You got a copy.
Oh, yeah, I hear you.
Man, that 40 or that number 1 machine just didn't have enough for that 11 as you guys battled it out towards the end. He just had the momentum coming off of 3 and 4. Go ahead and give us the rundown of what kind of strategy you were using as them laps were winding out.
You know, I tried running. I don't know if you can hear me. But I tried running everywhere in the beginning and, went to the top and then, kind of got shuffled back a little bit there. But once, I got some clean air and once we got some green flag laps, I went back to just where I'm comfortable. Move the wing forward because I had the wing back and I was way too tight entering the corner. So I moved the wing forward, all the way forward, and just started hitting my line. And, I didn't think I was going to have enough to get by him. So I really needed him to make a mistake to capitalize on anything. But great job to Kenny and those guys over at Speed Shop 51. Week in, week out, they're the guys to beat. So hats off to Tilly, for having, the setups, basically this season that are out there to beat. So, yeah, I mean, that's, I'm happy I think this is the first time I'm on the podium this season. So definitely happy with that.
I'm not too sure. It might be the second time. I believe I talked to you one other time up in the booth. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on that. But congratulations, brother. Yeah, Speed Shop 51 definitely having the setups this season here for the 410 sprint cars for the iRoller Sim Series, man. But congratulations to you and that number one machine being able to hang on to the second spot here for the podium. Who do you want to thank for being able to help you get here?
Yeah, I'd like to thank FSI Motorsports. I'd like to thank My Race Pass, Killer Attitude Clothing, MB2 Raceway, Phil Croce over at Nodak, Outlaws Sim League, and, again, just all these guys at FSI. I mean, I wouldn't, be doing it if it wasn't without them. So, Brody Brown, great job with High Roller. Jake, great job with the broadcast, man. This makes me want to keep coming back every week, so couldn't do without you guys.
Awesome, buddy. Well, congratulations. We appreciate all the love you give us to the broadcast. And yes, to Brody Brown and all the rest of the sponsors, the High Roller. Without them guys, we wouldn't be able to be here to do what we do best for you guys. And we appreciate the love, like I said. Colby Iraq, you're going to take on the second spot here tonight. Congratulations, brother.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, bringing up tonight's winner here in the 11 machine. As that 11 machine has seen the booth here for the Dirt Dogs International's Racing Network quite a bit, Mr. Kenny Hoffman. Kenny Hoffman, I'm in the booth, brother. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Man, that 11 machine was the one to beat tonight using that outside groove as you had that one trying to come up to the inside there with them last few laps winding out. Lots of cautions here as it is Williamsgrove. Typical to happen here. Go ahead and give us the rundown of what it was like for you with that Speed Shop 5111 machine.
It was just about putting good laps together. It's really hard to get in the rhythm, especially at a track like the Grove for some people when, half the race is just yellow and you're just pacing around. So, but once we finally got green, I felt pretty good. Colby, he was pretty quick on the bottom. Give him credit there, but just a few mistakes up top, which kind of gave him that opportunity to at least peek his nose in there, coming to the checkered. So, hopefully, can clean it up down the road. But, all in all, good night, unfortunately, we didn't get a quick time here at second, but winning the heat race just puts yourself in a good position to be up there. Qualifying is really all that matters throughout the night, so it just sets you up for your entire night.
For sure, it does. The best qualifying time, that's going to really hook you up on the night to be able to give you the best kind of spot for the feature run here, man. But that 11 machine, able to use that outside to the advantage and just bring on home the victory. Who do you want to thank for being able to help you get here tonight?
Just everybody at 51 Esports and all of us together, the Momentum guys, 51 guys, just one big family over there. And then, Speed Shop 51, Auto Setups, and then shout out to, Clayton Tilly and everybody else over there for doing what they do. And also Brody for the league and you for the broadcast.
Awesome, buddy. Well, congratulations, Kenny Hoffman, bringing on home the victory here for week number 7 at Williamsgrove for the High Roller Sim Series. And hopefully we see you again for the championship night. If not, well, congratulations and good luck to you for the final night next week.
Yep, we'll be there for sure. Hopefully we can have a strong run to see. We'll see what happens with points-wise, how we are after this week. But, hopefully we can have a shot to win the title.
All righty, buddy. Good luck, and we will talk to you next week. That is going to conclude it here on the night here for the Dirt Dogs International Racing Network. I've been your host, Jacob Keith, tearing down the house with the High Roller Sim Series. As always, don't do anything I wouldn't do unless you name it after me. So until next time, much on love. Woo, woo.